Good morning. Today we are visited by our shop owner, Jared. Now, I know that everybody knows that everything on the internet is factual, but I'd like to know your input specifically on vegan ink. What is it? How is it vegan? What's the appeal?
I actually think this whole topic is hilarious, but there's no such thing as vegan ink. Vegan ink doesn't exist and it can't exist because all ink and pigment comes from decomposed plants and animals, right? It's science. This isn't a conspiracy or theory. Like, it's easy to go research and find out where pigment comes from. And I'm talking all pigment, for painting or just colors.
Dyeing,
Yes,
just
and
colors in general.
yep, they are all made up of decomposed plants and animals.
Where do you think somebody got the idea that they're going to start marketing? What's the purpose of marketing vegan ink?
It's a money maker.
Oh,
It's a money maker. How they're getting around it. I'm sure they could be reported and fined and make them take that off, right? Those claims, because they're false claims. But I've seen some of the companies say, well, we have vegan ink, and then you go read the small print and it says we have not added anything animal based, right? So they've only added plant based, carrier, for example, if they did like a vegetable glycerin or something, and then there's a plant based ingredient they added, so they didn't add any animal, so they're like, well, it's vegan, right? Because they didn't add anything animal based.
so even those tattoo shops that are marketing as completely vegan tattoo shops, that's just a marketing ploy.
It's complete bullshit. Yes.
Would you say there's any difference between the inks that they're marketing as vegan and the inks that, say, you use in your shop?
No, well, no, because we use plant-based inks and pigments here, but they're still made up of the same elements, right? They still have remains of plants and animals. Again, they just haven't added anything that's not plant-based, is what that means. But I don't know. This whole thing's crazy to me because I don't know if tattoo artists don't do the research or they're just plugging something because of being unethical. But it's all lies. It's
So
not
it
true.
seems like they're taking the products, finding ways to lie to their clients, and then using that as a superior marketing ploy. Would you be weary of those shops that are really pushing that they're all vegan?
I 100% would be because either they don't know what the fuck they're talking about or they're lying, right? So do you want to go to people who don't educate themselves and don't? So we don't have any governing entity in the United States that governs inks and pigments. None. The FDA doesn't do it. No, nobody does it. So it can contain anything. It can have any ingredients. Like there's nobody regulating it.
Would you say that transparency in a business is a good thing?
Yeah, 100%. I think
So
that's
maybe we should do some more research on what we're being or how we're being marketed, and really decide to stick with somebody who's forthcoming, transparent, and isn't trying to trick you into business.
yes, I 100% agree.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate your time on this matter.
Hey,
Thank you.
thank you.